All right, guys, we're gonna be installing the extra parts right here. So let's get a good look at these. And let's start with, I don't know, easy stuff. Oh, that looks easy. Yeah, these ones. There we go. Okay, so I think you just screw them in. There we go. Here we go. Pretty tight fitting. And let's see. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It looks kind of tacky though because it's too big. 8 out of 10. What do you think? These valve stems were like way too wide, and yeah, that looks way too wide, isn't it? Same size, height-wise, but tacky factor is kind of looking kind of tacky, but you know what? I'm committed to it. I already bought it. I'm committed to it. All right. All right, next one is this oil cap here. Let's check it out. Okay, you see the O-ring kind of sitting on there. You see that? I'm not so sure about this one because the O-ring is way smaller than that one, as you can see. So was this a really good purchase? I don't know. I don't think so. That big O-ring was sitting on that outside ring there, but this one seems to sit on the inside where the threads are. Kind of tighten them up. There's like no resistance. So this one seems to be a number 6 metric here. Just pretty much tighten it up from here. Aesthetic wise, nice. That O-ring though kind of does concern me because that O-ring was just barely there, but outside of that, looks pretty good. All right, looks like this one's next. Must be that right there. So brake master cylinder cap. Let's do it. And we got that on. This scrapes a little bit on the skin, but that's totally fine and good. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 so far. All right, for the next one here, I will be putting this on right there. So this will go at the bottom of the stand, but I don't have an extra stand to put this on, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it. I guess it comes with an extra little baggie inside with these things. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like foam. So probably just to not scratch or whatever. All right, cool. All right, so I unbolted it, and this will be underneath, this will be on top. But I am kind of worried about this part sticking out here. All right, got this thing on while I'm balancing it up in the air, and there it is sitting on the ground. And it seems to be hovering and stuff on this side right here. I'm gonna stick something underneath it a little bit there. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Kind of want to see if it will hit the chain. Will it hit the chain? Dude, look at that clearance, man. I don't know. It's kind of iffy, boss. But wow, it scratched up a little bit of my floor. It does look really cool, but I don't know about that clearance. So far I'm gonna give it, I don't know. With all the other aesthetics, it looks pretty cool though. I don't know, it does look nice. Look at that, grain. 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. We only got a few more parts left, so let's work on, I think I wanna do this one next. So let's do that. Pop, pop, pop. This one's pretty easy to do, so just take piece by piece, and I would say just kind of lightly put it down, very lightly, where it's kind of bubbled up. Then kind of move it around to how you like, kind of like that. And then once you like that, push it down a little bit more and a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then seal out the edges real hard. There we go. That looks good. All right, so far this one was the biggest pain to put on, only because it doesn't really fit right. It doesn't cut very good, but that's totally fine though. Moved it around as much as we could, and there we go. All right, so that was the last of it right there, and I like this a lot. I like how glossy it is. I love that carbon fiber texture. Everything's still functional, and hopefully it lasts long. I'm gonna give this one, man, I really like this one actually. Look at how it kind of glistens. And you can see how it kind of is different from this carbon right here, because this one's kind of like that fakey vinyl, and then this is more kind of realistic with that gloss on top of it. 10 out of 10, dude. I like that one. So this is the next one I want to do. This grip here. So this is the grip right there. Oh, look at that. It has grip, increased control, easy positioning, no scratches. I agree with this. Oh, so I guess You have to kind of mark the spot, I guess, and clean it. You heat it up? Huh? Wow, okay, you heat it up. What's this? Oh, I see. So this is, so you kind of do this. I understand what to do. So you're pretty much putting it on and slowly releasing the backing. And you just wait 48 hours. I'm not gonna wait 48 hours. I'm gonna do it right away. Let's do it. So if we do that, that sticks there. That'll probably need to go, huh? So let's work on that. So for this one, you guys, I'm gonna be using a plastic razor blade, and what I do is I kind of work like that. And you know, while I was doing this, actually, I noticed that there was some kind of damage right here. All right, so I'm just using the plastic razor blade, and I'm slowly doing it like that, very, very slow. And from here on, you can continue to do this, or you can heat it up a little bit, sit it in the sun, and peel it slowly if you want to, if that works for you. Whatever works for you, doesn't matter. All right, so about here, and here's kind of the tricky part. You just want to peel slow. You don't want to do this fast. So pretty much microfiber and wiping it a lot just to get all of the nasty stuff off there. And what I like to do is, I work with vinyls a lot, I kind of slide my hand on it and see if it's like stuck there. If it's stuck there, that's good. If it's too smooth, then I would rub it out still. Use alcohol products. I wouldn't use any other like wax or anything like that because it'll slide off. But yeah, I'm gonna try to measure this with my hand. Take this, I'm gonna fold it back just a little bit, like that much right there, and then just try to work it into the center. All right, I'm gonna keep that point right there, that point right there, 1 and 2, lined up with this point right here. So we're about this far right now, and I'm gonna push down and peel off at the same time. Bam. Like that. It makes it super easy. I gotta watch that line and that line to be sure it's on center each time. Then push down on each side, just like that. Super easy. And I think this sits in the sun for a little bit to warm up. And yeah, it's a little glue sticking out there, but that's fine. All right. So far, what do I think? Let's get the other pieces on and we can check it out from there. All right, so it looks like it fits really well right there, but it looks like the picture as described on that website too, looks like it slides up here a little bit. I don't really like that. I like it more down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy back up a little bit. All right, so we got the side grips on, and this is really nice. I like that texture a lot, but this is leaving a really nasty residue right here. That's just super nasty. I don't like that at all. It's not even hot out right now, like in the garage anyway. But yeah, I guess we'll just install this one next and see what to do from there. Here it is in the sun, but I think the blue just doesn't match with the rest of the blue. As you can see, it's just a lot lighter compared to like that one right there. So you can see how the differences are. And that looks kind of tacky. Otherwise though, this texture is really nice. It feels really good to the touch, and I can feel kind of like if I like squeeze with my thighs here, then yeah, it would hold pretty tight. That glue is really nasty though. I feel like that glue is just kind of everywhere right now, and I'm just trying to wipe it off slowly with the microfiber. And it is slowly coming off, yeah, but it's quite annoying. So I'm gonna give this one 7 out of 10. And this is gonna be going next. Let's do it. So once again, I kind of just tacked the end of it, measured it right here, and I'm gonna pull the back right here, and we're just gonna lay it down. Are you trying to do some YouTube right now? Do you want to do YouTube with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So since it's all lined up, we're good to go. Just release the backing right there. Release the backing, and then release the Kraken. Oh, shit. Release the top part right here. So, all right, cool. Does look awesome, but let's try the other side real quick. All right, guys, this is the next day over, and I think I got everything laid out right here. So this will go on that center, that triple tree right there, and then these ones, this one right here is gonna go onto the fork on the right side, and then this beautiful damper. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. And I think you can adjust the dampering, yeah. Bearing dampering right here. There we go. All right, let's try to get this on. All right, so we're here so far. This is the steering damper, and then this, I think we go just right like that, and then this feeds through it and put it on like that. Later on, we got this going through that.
This, and that, and this one too.
So to prep this, we're gonna put this guy, we'll put the washer, like the O-ring, put it in like that. And then this will go through there. This one here, I just slide it right through like that while holding everything. that to the hole. Just screw it in like that. Number 5 metric for the little one right here on that bracket, and then number 6 metric for these 2 bigger ones right there. And went one at a time, one. Just a little bit slow each one, and then finally got them all together. So it's all pretty tight now, so you guys can see how that looks. Let's take this off. Wow. Ooh. Okay, for aesthetics, I'm going well, if my damper bar was like blue, I would definitely say 10 out of 10. So far, 9 out of 10. Fitment is okay. You can see that clearance is just barely there, so we're barely working with that. But yeah, I think I'll probably make a separate video of this bar right here, but let's see how that works. So okay, yeah, there we go. All right, you can kind of see how it moves like that. Yeah, so far, it's looking good. Looking great. Final thing I gotta do right now, guys, is replace this license plate. So I got mine right here. And yeah, it's just pretty much fingers from here on out.
Finger.
The frame broke on this one, but definitely shout out to Paulson's Motorsports. They are the best. And yeah, now it's looking a lot better. Cool. You know, for this thing though, I'm not very happy about this. I actually did hit this with the heat gun, and you can just see it's leaving such a huge mess. So I'm not very happy about that. Wow, look at that. The glue even is just not there anymore. That's super strange. You can see the glue's over there, but it's not here at all. So that's probably why that doesn't stick. But also, if you notice, it kind of slid down too. So I'm gonna have to change my rating for this thing to be a 1 out of 10, because you know what? I don't like this at all. I don't like it. The blue is nasty. There's no nice grip to this at all. Don't like it at all. And look at this. This is even lifting too. You know what? I don't recommend that at all. So let's take one last view right here, you guys. Very beautiful. All right, guys, here is the overview and a 2-week update right here. So stabilizer, I really like still. That's gonna be a 10 out of 10. I like how this looks, how it feels is nice. Adjusted dampening right here. Top of this, still there, looks real nice. 10 out of 10, I like that one. The price is just way too good. Now, these stickers right here, as you can see, I removed them and I actually had a hard time taking them off. These things are trash, man. Look at this. So this glue, oh man, this thing is utter trash. 0 out of 10. The next day, these things fell off and they were just on the ground right here. I used Glue Gun first, and that didn't even take it off. I let it sit for a really long time as well. I did a couple rounds of that and that didn't work. And I actually ended up using prep spray, grease and wax remover, and it finally took it off. I used very little of this. So that, 0 out of 10. Strongly do not recommend that. This one right here stayed just fine though. This is good. And just so you know, both of these, I used heat to get it to the right temp so that they can stay on there, and that just did not stay on. This one did. This one stayed just fine. So all good here. As you can see in my hand, I got this one because I am super frustrated about this one. You can see the O-ring kind of sitting right here, and this whole threaded piece right here is just too short. So if I pull this one out, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. As you can see, that O-ring is way bigger than that one. See? Big one, small one. You can see where it sits too. It sits on that lip right there. That's where that O-ring sits right here. Okay, but this one right here, real tiny. And you know, I tried to swap that O-ring right here over to this one, and still this thing is just way too short and it's just not sitting right, and ended up leaking still. So strongly do not recommend that. Okay guys, don't get this one. This was cool. The idea was cool though, because it had the hex key in here to put it on and off and stuff, but yeah, no, it did not work. Started leaking everywhere. It was leaking all over the place here, but I got it all good. Exhaust doesn't fit so good because it's universal, and I probably would go for something else, but it sounds really good. Baffle is kind of hard to take off, so you know, I'd take off this whole thing first before you take off that baffle. But yeah, very easy to unscrew and screw on. This one I'd give it about maybe like 7 out of 10. It looks really cool though. Also, the color doesn't really, you know, match with the blue here. But anyway, what is this too? This is just all over the place. If you guys know what this is, let me know. Anyways guys, that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll do another AliExpress haul, and we'll do all this rating and stuff all over again. And I appreciate you guys watching me throughout all this time. Thank you so much. If you guys want to see anything, just let me know. Peace. Sorry guys, I forgot about this one right here, these pads right here, but yeah, that's 10 out of 10. That's 10 out of 10 as well. Looking really good. Hasn't fallen off. Oh, well, all right, this too, kind of 10 out of 10 too. There you go. There you go. I'd recommend that one right there. This one not so much though. There's a little gap right there. So you can see right here. Little tiny gap where something fell out. Outside of that, yep. All right, let's give this one like 6 out of 10. Still looks good though. All right.